I am. Turns out that my family getting drunk was the least of my concerns. My mum taking up a decadent hobby. Photographing fire hydrants! And the rest of the family were little better. They either had no patience or no sense of direction. If they travelled to London, they would be f***ed. They'd aim for Waterloo Station and end up in Watford. And that's quite a distance north of where they should be. I figured out where the milk floats went. Milk floats being slow electric vehicles used to deliver milk to doorsteps. Until around the 1990s. They were all sent to Switzerland! Does that surprise some of you? That slow electric trucks are popular there? Well, they are. Only this time they're not delivering milk. They're delivering extras! From a TV show set in the 1980s. To slide down a stretch of snow and occasionally fall on their doing so. And then there are the ski outfits. Gaudy, colour clashing. They'd be better off wearing clown outfits. Oh wait, they did. I used my powers to keep the cold away.
Generating rage spheres usually helps.
It's also fun to take a few pot shots to scare them. I have been gathering most of the generated rage to forge the Minecraft machinima. I shall now release it. I've been keeping that in for over a month. As for going back to England, I got moved between check-in desks a few times. The luggage was insecurely placed on the vehicle that takes it to the plane, and the bus to the plane takes the longest route to it. Are Swiss airports one of the least efficient in the world? Some believe that the Spanish and those of Spanish descent are lazy. Not me. I consider that a stereotype. And even if it was true, which it isn't, the Swiss are worse than that when it comes to airport management. Video analysis time! Project 7, Episode 1. The start of a series where Darkside Phil is forced to play one of the most overrated games of all time, and has to be rescued. How they're going to be able to make a few episodes of that, I don't know. But the more immediate question is, what was the overrated game he was talking about? Halo 3 ODST? Metroid Other M? Sonic 06? Your guess is as good as mine. It certainly was over the top and full of his usual funny Next we have Vegan Black Metal Chef Episode 7. A follow-up of something from Episode 4. Specifically the dish aptly called Satanic Curry. And Satan is wheat gluten, by the way. Yes, I did a little research. That and it was in the video description. In this, you learn to make vegan Indian dishes to his usual bad black metal background track. I might try and make the dal. Another example of how to make learning stuff amusing. Grill au chef en Metal Noir! Next thing you know, he'll be up against some travesty of sweetness in one of his shows. Yes, I know. Idea. No, I don't really give a about what he does off camera, as that's not my concern. Finally, we have real-life Bioshock. They made this partly convincing. The other part is parody. The convincing part had the splicers, the weapons, the plasmids, the HUD elements. The parody parts included something that, well, you wouldn't usually find with splicers. Except with Sander Cohen. And then he's focused part of the time. The other, he loses it. Well, he's a psychopath. Just watch to find out. It is worthy of the Psychosis altar! The Shrine of Psychosis demands more sacrifices. So send video analyses, candidates. Topics for me to talk about. Questions for the next Q&A session to me, either using a personal message, form spring, or via the email address below. Yes, you can clearly see it unless you're blind. If you don't send them to me soon, I might start asking you questions. See if you can do better. It's as if everything I attempt to make usually ends up in the It's as if my ambition and ability are like some scales with a morbidly obese man sitting on the ambition side and a feather on the ability side. Depressing, isn't it? If this Minecraft mission ever works, I'll prove myself wrong. Chances of that happening? Ridiculously comical. Those that believe in that fairy tale ending are either stoned out of their heads, terminally insane, or have up brains to begin with. If you're the last one, my apologies if I've insulted you, as you have no control over what you're born with. If the middle one, it might be your fault. Then again, you might be an innocent victim. If the first one,
then it's your own faults. You chose to up your brain to adversely alter your perception of reality. Well, sit back and not notice as everything that truly matters gets taken away from you quicker than the victim of a highway robbery with the highwayman aiming his gun at your crotch and says the traditional phrase, "Stand and deliver!"
yeah, stand and deliver is.